Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to WKMC TV. I'm Aaron Demansky, along with Jordan Marlowe, and we are live at MCA tonight. Mount Carmel area hosts Southern Columbia in a boys basketball Heartland Conference matchup. Let PA announcer Brenda Moser bring you in with your starting lineups, and we'll be back after they're announced.
Or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. All spectators are reminded that parking their vehicles on any part of the upper level of the high school campus is prohibited unless your vehicle has handicap license plate or placard. Also, smoking on school grounds is prohibited. Violators of either of these infractions are subject to prosecution. Fans and spectators are notified at the conclusion of the game that everyone must enter the gym floor and move to the lobby for post-game meetings and activities. And now the lineups for tonight's game. For the visiting Tigers, number 0, Nate Gallagher. Number 2, Will Swank. Number 10, Ben Garrett. Number 33, Jason Malakowski. Number 34, Braden Briskavage. Head coach, Mike Wojtovich. His assistants, Casey Savitsky, Jack Dukoski. And now, your retro natives. At guard, a senior wearing number 1, Chase Bolichik. At guard, a senior wearing number 2, Matthew Bolichik. At guard, a sophomore wearing number 3, Jude Lozicki. At guard, a sophomore wearing number 12, Jalen Delaney. And at forward, a senior wearing number 13, Tate Adams. Head coach, John Lozicki, his assistants, Mike Bolichik, Steph Chicatano, and Donovan James. Enjoy the game.
I'm sure you can tell we have a packed house here tonight at Mount Carmel area gym. Open tip coming up.
Yeah, Aaron, Mount Carmel area comes in here at 16-3 tonight, winning their last 8, and the last 3 wins are over Milton Central, Montoursville. Other than just the big rivalry game, Mount Carmel area can clinch the Division II of the PHAC with a win tonight. With a loss, it comes down to what happens with Danville and Warrior Run over the weekend.
Southern comes in 11-8. They have won their last 3. Opponents were Bloomsburg, Loyalsock, and Warrior Run. Coached by Mike Wojtovich, of course, the Big Red coached by John Lozicki. Protege versus the teacher tonight at Mount Carmel area high school. We are ready for our opening tip. Mount Carmel area has it. Delaney gets to Bolichik, and we are underway. 3 ball. Doesn't go.
Southern coming out a little bit of man-to-man there. It's what they won a lot for a majority of their game against Warrior Run last time as well. Mount Carmel also in the man. Good hands by Jalen Delaney there getting that steal. And then a little poke from behind, but we're going to get that foul there on number 10. Ben Garrett. It'll be his first.
Tornado's going to inbound. Matt Bolichik gets it into Delaney. Tornado's working around. Bolichik drives, kicks it out to his brother. They're working it around. Jude on the wing. Matt trying to look inside. Gets it back to Jude, drives, and we have a whistle.
It's on Nate Gallagher there. So quick 2 fouls here on the Tigers.
Delaney going to inbound, gets it into Lozicki. Another whistle.
This time they're going to get Jude Lozicki here with an offensive foul.
And thanks again for joining us tonight on WKMC. It's great to be back. I'd like to thank our game sponsor, Saucer Monuments, for sponsoring the Southern Columbia Mount Carmel area boys game tonight. We are in for a good one. No score early on as we approach 7 minutes.
That was a nice job on that last possession there by Gallagher, being in a good defensive position to draw that offensive foul there on Jude.
Grishkavich to the hoop.
And the back, Matt Belichick there taking one for the team as well with a nice step in, you know, taking that charge. It's a really good job on the baseline help there. And that foul's going on Braden Grishkavich. So quick 3 team fouls here to open up this quarter for Southern Columbia.
Delaney gets to Lizicki. Lizicki takes that 3 off the rim. Grishkavich with the board for the Tigers. Southern Columbia has it, working it up over half court. Gallagher with the shot.
That's really good defense by Tate Adams there, really long and lanky, and then using that length, you know, to get a good piece there on that ball.
Jace Malkowski procured it. Their Tigers are working up the floor. Grishkavich has it now. He dishes to Garrett. Delaney is guarding him on defense. Inside.
Good step down by Jalen Delaney there.
Chase Belichick to the hoop. Just rims out. Tigers have it back. Belichick gets it back, gets it to Lizicki. Putback doesn't go. And Swank with the board for the Tigers. And we're under 6 minutes. Still scoreless here at MCA.
A lot of close misses right now for Mount Carmel. It's good that they're getting close to the rim there. That's a good big shot there by Swank.
Opens up the scoring. 3 ball for him. Tigers up 3-0. 5:35 left in the first.
Neither team, as of right now, has a lot of height on the court, so it's going to be interesting to see who wins the rebounding battle tonight.
Delaney out to Belichick. Adams looking to make something happen, gets to Belichick. Inside to Lizicki, shot, and Jude delivers. Mount Carmel's now on the board. Trailing by 1, 3-2 Tigers.
It's a nice runner there by Jude, but really what set that up was that good entry pass there by Matt Belichick. Instead of using, you know, typical chest pass, getting that bounce pass in there into a good position for Jude to elevate right away. Tate Adams again there using that length to get that deflection there. I think he actually got a piece of that one too.
3 ball didn't go. Student section let him hear about it. Lizicki's shot doesn't go. Tigers have it back.
They're going to get Tate Adams here on the foul.
And we do have Noah Shimko coming onto the court for Mount Carmel area. And we notice it, so just so you guys might notice it at home, for Southern Columbia, Nate Gallagher is wearing number 0. Sometimes it looks like an 8, but his jersey number is number 0. He has the ball right now. Three shot. Doesn't go. Delaney with the board.
That was a nice offensive set there by Southern, though, trying to get the run through, double screen opposite, trying to get a ball screen moving on. Ball tipped out of bounds there by Shimko. It's going to be Tiger ball.
Halfway through the first quarter, low score so far. Tigers up 3-2. Tigers work it around. Garrett, shot doesn't go. Delaney's on the spot. He has it. Tornado's on the move. Dishes to Lizicki. And Jude with the put in. 4-3. Couple of buckets for number 3. All the scoring so far for him for Mount Carmel area. Tornado's up 1, 4-3.
It's going to be on Shimko there. It's going to be his first. Just a hair late getting into that position there. But going back to the outlet there by Jalen, getting it to Jude, what really made that was Jalen not staying on the same side as Jude, recognizing Jude wants to get to his right hand. So Jalen moving off to the left to allow the bounce pass. As we got number 15 here, Blaze Kissinger checking in for the first time tonight for Southern Columbia.
Gallagher tied the game up with the first free throw. Here comes his second. Second one drops. Tigers up 5-4. 3:40 left in the first. Delaney. It's over to Matt Belichick. 3-shot. Rims out. Shimko with the board. Doesn't go. Malakowski rebounds for the Tigers. And they are back in business coming up the court. Gallagher to Griskavage. Kissinger. Shot doesn't go from Gallagher. Tornadoes have it back. Delaney's on the move.
You could see that Shimko wanted to get that outlet pass up to Chase Blitchick. That was a good senior move there. Recognize him, just get the ball, walk it up. We'll set an offensive setup for that nice corner three there by Matt Blitchick.
Blitchick gets one. Tornadoes have the lead 7-5. Big three by Matt Blitchick. Put the Tornadoes back ahead. Kissinger, top of the key, works around a Gallagher. He drives, and we have a whistle.
Matt Blitchick, number 2, with his second charge of the night already. And that's going to be Nate Gallagher's second personal foul here. Tell you what, someone who loves defense, 3 charges in the first quarter, Aaron. That's awesome. That's like a masterpiece right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, to see that many so early in the game, it is a masterpiece. Tornadoes definitely doing well. Up 2 here in the first. Delaney commands the offense.
Southern Columbia dropping into a 2-3 zone here. Mount Carmel expected that this could happen tonight, you know, especially with Mount Carmel's size advantage with Shimko in the game.
Jude Luzicki for a 3, doesn't go. Kissinger with the board. He controls it. Tigers have it back. Approaching 2 minutes in the first. Tornadoes up 2. Southern. And Blitchick grabs a loose ball. Tornadoes have it back.
When teams are playing a zone, you want to get out in transition, not allow that zone to set up there. Jude off the mark there. Tried to throw it off. And went to Jalen. Good look underneath to Jude.
And then we have a whistle underneath.
It's going to be on Anthony Martino there. It's going to be his first. Team 5th now.
Luzicki's going to head to the stripe.
Jude makes the first one. Coming in on the night, Jude shooting 53% from the line and makes both of those.
Tornadoes now up 4, 9-5. 1:44 left in the first.
Chase Blitchick checking in here for Jude Luzicki, and we're going to get a timeout here, I think, by Southern.
We do have a timeout, and while Chase checked back in, we wish to give him a shout-out. Congratulations, recently committing to play football at Lock Haven University, so congratulations, Chase. Best of luck collegiately, locking it in, playing for the Eagles.
For Mount Carmel here, I mean, you got Noah Shimko going to Maine, Luke Blessing going to Bloomsburg, Tate Adams going to Juniata, Chase Blitchick just recently committing to Lock Haven. So, you know, small school, you got to rely on a lot of multi-sport athletes, and tell you what, this basketball team fully buys into that. You know, we're still waiting to see where Matt Blitchick decides on going. No, there's a couple schools currently courting him still, see what he ends up doing. But so there's still going to be a 5th member here going play college football, so that's awesome for this team.
Tigers have it up over half court. Garrett works to Kissinger, to Swank. Back to Kissinger. Swank. Adams on him. Swank takes a shot, doesn't go. Shimko with the board. Tornadoes have it back.
That's already the 3rd shot tonight that Tate Adams has affected because of his length. So that's playing some really good defense so far.
Delaney to Matt Blitchick. As we approach 1 minute left in the first. Chase Blitchick. Jump on the ball by Garrett, and he finishes. Cuts the lead to 2, 9-7.
Good active hands there by Garrett, getting that deflection and being able to finish that in transition there. Sometimes those are the hardest shots to make, are the ones where you're most wide open. Southern extended out here with these top guards, so you'd like to see somebody flash high post for Mount Carmel, kind of like Tate just did there. and then try to penetrate the zone from inside out.
Bulicic's passing around. Tornadoes in no hurry as seconds tick away here in the first. Unfortunate. They're trying to take the time down. And he got called for the double dribble. So Tigers are going to get it back. 12.6 left in the first. Tornadoes do it with the 2-point lead.
Like to see a good possession here from Mount Carmel. He finish with these last, take under 13 seconds. Finish his quarter out with a lead without fouling.
Garrett going to inbound. Tigers as we approach 10 seconds left in the first.
I mean, that's exactly what you want there. Still 2 seconds left on the clock, so Mount Carmel will be able to get some kind of shot up. Matt Bulicic looks like he's going to get a heave here.
Bulicic from half court doesn't go, and that is the end of the first. Got a barn burner. Mount Carmel area 9, Southern Columbia 7. Tornadoes have a 2-point lead as we head into the second. Once again, at the end of the quarter, would like to thank our sponsor for tonight, Saucer Monuments. Been a great sponsor for Red Tornado sports throughout the year. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game, and thanks for joining us. And just really quick, some updates for the playoffs. No fans are interested in both the district and league standings. And Marlo, you talked a little bit about the Heartland matchups next week. Right now, as it sits, Mount Carmel area would qualify for those at Shikellamy.
So right now, Shamokin sitting in at the overall #1 seed for that, as the only team out of the 3 divisions to actually clinch their division. They finished their PHAC schedule with an unblemished record within Division 1. Their only PHAC loss coming to Mount Carmel area. Division 2, as it stands right now, Danville and Mount Carmel are fighting for that division lead. Mount Carmel wins tonight. They will win the division outright due to a tiebreaker with Danville, which goes into the overall Heartland win-loss. And then down in Division 3, Warrior Run and Mifflinburg are the co-champs of Division 3. So that wild card spot for next week is going to get decided this weekend.
And that's leagues. We'll talk about districts a little bit later. Action's back in. Second quarter started. Tigers have it, trailing by 2. Shot doesn't go. Garrett with the putback, and that does go. 2 more points for Ben. Ties this ball game up at 9.
Those are some of the hardest rebounds to, offensive rebounds to prevent from happening, is those air balls. You're expecting the ball to bounce off the rim some way or another, and when it's an air ball, sometimes the offense gets a little bit of that advantage.
Loose ball picked up by Garrett. And if you're following home, there are now 2 Garretts on the court for the Tigers. Jake and Ben, who brought the ball up over half court. Swank. Inside Adams after it. Garrett gets it back. Dishes to Martino, and we have a whistle.
That's going to be Tate Adams' second personal there. Jalen Delaney's going to be checking back in here for Tate Adams.
Tigers going to inbound. Game tied up. Just under 7 minutes until half. Low-scoring game so far. 9-9. Tigers get it in. Jake Garrett going to control for Southern. Tigers work it around. Back to Ben Garrett. Delaney's guarding him.
Double ball screen coming here. Usually if that happens, one guy's rolling, one guy's popping. But really good defense.
Work it up to Bulicic. He goes to the hoop. Gets to Lazicki. Putback does not go. Tigers get it back. Malakowski with the board.
It's a lot of, Mount Carmel, allowing Southern really to be in this game and having it be a tied ball game with the amount of short misses that's happened so far tonight. Playing some good defense. You just like to see those layup opportunities go down. And there's another charge. Bulicic's, I don't know, just something in the water down there. #1 Chase Bulicic with the charge this time.
They're doing a great job drawing him so far. Tornadoes have it back. 9-9.
That foul is going to be on Swank there, his first.
Grishkavich, number 34, checks back in for Southern. And Coach Wojtovich. Tornado's going to inbound. Bulichik gets it into Delaney as we approach 6 minutes. He's up over half court. Let's see if the Tornadoes can take a lead on this possession. Tornadoes working around the perimeter.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of passing going on around the outside here. You want to see some kind of entry pass in somewhere. Maybe screen down action. Still possible to screen the zone.
Shimko inside, turns, takes the shot, and delivers. 2 points, taking the lead for number 33, Noah Shimko. Tornadoes up 11-9.
That's a really, really pretty spin move there by Noah Shimko, and then using the glass. It all started, he got that pass off to Drew Lizicki in the short corner, and then, you know, replacing that a little bit of a give and go action to pin the middleman in the zone down.
And Tigers do have it back, Marlo, but you nailed it. I mean, he is such an underrated athlete. Just his size, his athleticism, you know, on the basketball court, evident on that last possession. You could see some fans were upset with that last whistle. Tigers going to head to the stripe.
That's going to be on Shimko, his second.
Gallagher sinks the first. Nate's going to get another. And Gallagher ties it up 11-11.
Gallagher has a nice shot there from the free throw line.
And just to relay the atmosphere to those of you watching live, the gymnasium is very electric this evening. Probably the most energy we've seen in here, Marlo, since the Shamokin game.
It's been a minute since we've seen something like this there. It's really good. You know, Mount Carmel student section coming out strong, supporting. The home side here has a lot of fans in it as well. As Mike Coletta checks into the game for the first time tonight to replace Noah Shimko.
21 on the court. Lizicki to Bulichik. Inside, Lizicki. Putback doesn't go, but we do have a whistle.
That's the right idea there. That ball fake by Matt Bulichik. Sorry, ball fake by Matt Bulichik. Getting the defense to move a little bit, and then you can find Jude on that tight window there. That's going to be on Jake Garrett.
Lizicki going to head to the foul line. First one does not go. Tate Adams checks back in for Coletta. Jude nails that one. Tornadoes up 1, 12-11 with 4 minutes, 34 seconds left into half. Tigers have it.
Mount Carmel extended up here into a 1-2-2 zone. Expect them to try to trap corners and try to keep the ball out of the middle. Southern Columbia wants to get the ball back into the middle of the zone. Just like that, and then look to break it.
Garrett. Tigers with the shot. Three-pointer doesn't go.
Really good closeout there by Jalen Delaney. Sometimes you got to get a little lucky when you leave your feet, which he did, and then he was able to recover really quick. That foul's also going to be on Swank. Check down Jake Garrett. That'll be his second personal. It's the third team foul here of the quarter.
Tornadoes inbound. Delaney brings it up. Up 1. 12-11.
Coletta checking back in for Tate here now.
Tigers are going to get it back out of after a loose ball goes out of bounds. Gallagher going to inbound.
Mount Carmel staying in there, man.
Nalkowski to Garrett. Double dribble called on him. Tornado's going to get it back. I think a lot of folks, while we inbounded here with 3:55 left until halftime, probably didn't expect this low score, you know, of 12-11. But again, nonetheless, a very good ball game here at MCA. Policic gets it to Coletta. Matt Policic with the three, doesn't go.
Just a lot of misses here, I think, from both sides, mainly from the Mount Carmel side. Southern has had a lot of turnovers and offensive fouls. It was a good call there on that walk. Just lifted that one too many steps there. Lifted that pivot foot up.
Policic's going to inbound. Shimko back in for the Big Red.
You'd like to see here with Southern being in this zone, a lot of ball movement, and then allowing the bottom parts of that zone to flare out, allowing Shimko to be one-on-one on the inside.
Chase Policic gets it back to Delaney. Tornadoes work it around. Matt Policic on the wing, gets to his brother. Chase Policic, and Swank was all over him, and the Tigers are going to get this back. Coletta checks back in for Shimko. Swank going to inbound for the Tigers. He gets up over half court. Shot. Malakowski with the finish. 2 points for Jace.
That there's a good offensive set by Southern, and then Mount Carmel with that quick turnover here, giving the ball right back to the Tigers. But that last offensive set there by Southern, a little bit of a pick and roll action, and then driving baseline, dropping off, looking to pin Jalen on the backside there. So that was just a good overall possession there by Southern on that last one.
Grishkavich, Swank with the shot, and Swank takes it to the bank. Tigers are now up 3, 15-12. Let's see if Tornadoes could come back with something offensively.
Just
Lozicki ties this ball game up 15 all. You can see why number 3 is one of the best players in Pennsylvania.
Comes into this game averaging 21 points. And like you said, Aaron, one of the best players, especially out of the sophomore class.
Tigers get it back. We do have a whistle. Fans looking for a technical. Not going to get it. Tornadoes going to inbound.
It's a good job by Drew Lozicki, just showing a little bit of a help there and then recovering back. They're looking to do a back screen and then roll to the hoop there off that inbound, so that was a good job by him.
Nate Gallagher has it for the Tigers as we approach 1.5 minutes till half. Gets to Malakowski. Malakowski drives, shoots, basket, does not go. Have another whistle.
It's going to be on Coletta. His first, it's the team's third.
Malakowski heads to the foul line. And Jace becoming a very nice athlete over at Southern Columbia. Both of his parents, Jay and Tiff, great athletes from Mount Carmel area. The first one does not go. Jace will get another one.
Martino checking back in here for the Tigers. The Tigers are doing this without, keeping this game real close here without Nate Gallagher, one of their top scorers who hasn't played much due to a little bit of foul trouble.
Tigers get it back off of the missed free throw. Malakowski, shot doesn't go. On the putback, it does go. Grishkavich with the 2. Tigers have a 2-point lead, 17-15, and he's going to try to make it a 3-point play as he heads to the stripe.
It's a big offensive rebound there by Grishkavich generating that, and then that foul was on Matt Policic, his first.
Grishkavich knocks it down. Tigers up 3, 18-15. 1:20 left until halftime. Delaney up over half court.
Southern zone has proven to be giving a little bit of difficulties here for Mount Carmel. You like to see either Mount Carmel be able to shoot their way out of the zone by hitting some threes, or just being able to move the zone with some ball action and getting the ball inside.
Coletta on the wing, shot doesn't go. Tigers get it inside. Malakowski with the board as we approach 50 seconds. Garrett gets the Swank. Tigers slowed up a bit. Malakowski has it. Shimko's on him. Gets it over to Swank. Swank drives. Dishes. Shot does not go. Shimko with the board. Tries to work it up. Intercepted by Garrett. He dishes. Shot doesn't go. Shimko with another board, and we have a whistle. Him and Martino going for that loose ball underneath.
It's going to be on 11. Yep, like you said, Martino. That's his second foul of the game. 15 seconds left here. Like to see Mount Carmel be able to get.
Trying to conserve some clock.
Can get a 2-for-1 here. As it stands right now, they got the ball at half. Jalen Delaney for 3. Just
doesn't go. Grishkavich with the board. Under 10 seconds. Swank had it. Coletta's guarding him. Swank throws it up here at the end of the half. It rims out. Low scoring first half, but still filled with action. Halftime score, Southern Columbia Tigers 18, Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 15. We'll be back after the halftime break with some stats and to get you ready for the second half. Thanks again for tuning in on WKMC. We'll see you after halftime. Welcome back to WKMC. We're about to start the second half. We do have some first half stats from Marlowe. You ready to break them down?
You got it. So Southern, it's just pretty much even scoring across the board there. Gallagher with 4, Swank with 5, Ben Garrett with 4, Jace Malakowski with 2, and Braden Yuskavage with 3. Then for Mount Carmel, Matt Butchick has 3, Jude Lizicki with 10, and Noah Shimko with 2.
Tornado's going to inbound. We are underway in the second half. As we tip off the second half, just once again, we'd like to thank our game sponsor, Saucer Monuments, for sponsoring tonight's game.
That second quarter there was an 11-6 advantage for Southern, which is how we get to this 3-point lead for them.
Belichick with the 3 shot, and he delivers to tie this game. Matt Belichick with a big 3 ties it up at 18.
If Southern wants to have a pack line zone, that's something that's going to have to happen. Is they're going to have to be able to hit some jump shots to try to extend the zone out, and then you can look to penetrate to the inside of it.
Griskavich works it inside. Swank doesn't go. Malakowski. Putback does go for Jace. Tigers back up 2, 20-18. Second half starting with lots of scoring, Marlowe.
Compared to what we've seen so far, it's a little bit different here.
Gallagher to the hoop. Doesn't go, and we have a whistle.
It's going to be Jalen's first personal foul. For Mount Carmel, Shimko has 2. So does Tate Adams with 2. For Southern Columbia, Nate Gallagher, Jake Garrett, and Anthony Martino each with 2.
Gallagher drops that one, increases the lead to 3. He'll get another. Hits the second. 22-18, Southern Columbia. So we hit 7 minutes in the third.
Gallagher is 6 for 6 from the free throw stripe tonight. That's where all 6 of his points have come from.
Delaney
there
gets it inside.
That's the cutting action that we'd like to see in the first half happen.
Whistle again on the possession.
The first cutter doesn't need to get it. The second one is the one that can come open a lot with that. So that was a really good job, good offensive possession there for Mount Carmel.
Chase going to head to the stripe.
And is Jace Malakowski there with his first foul of the night.
Foul shot drops, cuts the lead to 3, 22-19. Belichick going to get another. Sinks the second, cuts the lead to 2, 22-20. Tigers have it back. 6:37 and counting in the third. Griskavich goes inside to Malakowski. 2 points for Jace Malakowski. 24-20 Tigers.
So far, the two times that Mount Carmel's gone to that press, that full court press there, Southern's looked pretty calm and composed trying to break it, and it's generated some easy points off of it.
Lizicki deep 3 doesn't go. Adams with the board and Delaney with the putback. 2 points for Jalen. 24-22 Southern.
Those Jalen Delaney's first points of the night after coming in averaging 11 so far in the season.
Swank has it. Lizicki's on him, and Swank connects. 26-22. Delaney gets it over to Chase. To his brother Matt, top of the key. Back to Delaney. Tornado's working it around, trying to set something up here on offense to get a good look. Inside, Matt Belichick takes the shot, doesn't go. Tigers grab the ball and are working up the floor. Gallagher has it right now.
Overall, though, that wasn't a bad possession there.
Garrett, 3 ball, doesn't go.
Now Carmel was patient in that last possession. Matt Belichick Chase hit Matt when the cutter just didn't go, but that was a good mid-range jumper there. I'd like to see more of those shots.
Chase Belichick. Again, Tornado's working around, trying to get a look. Down 4 as we approach 4 minutes. Unfortunate double dribble happens. Called for it to happen a lot tonight on both sides. Tigers get it back, up 4. Garrett gets it to Griskavich. You kind of see Marlowe resembles the first half a little bit more so as we get deep into this third quarter. Not as much of a hurry offensively.
So far, it's been a lot of a half-court game, which I think favors Southern. Mount Carmel likes to get out and run in transition.
Griskavich, 3-ball, does go. Tigers are now up 7, 29-22. Lazicki. Going to stay with the Tornadoes. So they're down 7, 3:47 left in the third. Definitely need to make something happen offensively. Let's see what they do on this inbound. Lazicki to Shimko. Put back goes. Shimko delivers.
Nothing like the old line play there. First guy go one way, second guy go the other, third guy coming right down the middle.
Tigers have it.
That's
Gallagher with the
really
bucket.
good take. Really good take there by Nate Gallagher.
Lead back up to 7, 31-24. Tornadoes on the move. Delaney. Inside. Shimko, he's doubled. Kicks it back out to Blicek.
Once Shimko gets that double team, you'd like to see some guys flying through, cutting with the 2-on-1 there with him.
Jude with a big 3. Drops, cuts the lead to 4. 31-27. It's 3 more for Lazicki. Tigers. Jace Malkowski. Gallagher, 3-shot, doesn't go. Blicek with the board. Garrett tried to steal it, we have a whistle.
It's going to be Ben Garrett's second personal foul there, team second here as well of the quarter.
31-27, Tigers, 2:28 left in the third. Tornadoes have it. Blicek going to inbound. Delaney brings it up over half court. Tate gets it inside to Lazicki. To Shimko. Garrett is there. He steals it. Tigers have it back. Tate locks it loose. Lazicki grabs it. We have a whistle.
That's going to be on Ben Garrett, his third now. I thought there may have been actually a kick ball at the half-court line there.
A couple of people were trying to call for it. Tornado's going to inbound. Big Red has it back. Delaney. Jude, 3-shot. Doesn't go. Tries to save it. Shimko, we do have a loose ball. Tornadoes do get it back. Jalen. Dishes to Tate. Jude. Over to Jalen. Shot. Doesn't go. Tigers swank with the board, and we have a whistle.
He likes that. I like that shot, though, by Jalen Delaney. Shot in confidence in transition of the offense. Just didn't fall. And Matt Blicek's picking up his second personal foul there. Mount Carmel with 3 guys with 2 fouls. Matt Blicek, Tate Adams, and Noah Shimko. Southern has Ben Garrett with 3, Nate Gallagher with 2, Jake Garrett with 2, Anthony Martino with 2.
Swank up over half court.
Really good hustle behind by Tate. Chase Blitchick, good on-the-ball defense there, not giving up a foul. Unfortunate walk there for Jalen Delaney. Just wasn't all in one motion there.
Tigers going to get it back. Mount Caussey going to inbound up 4. 1:22 left in the third.
One thing this zone has done for Southern is Jalen's very good at having the ball in his hands and being able to penetrate against man-to-man. The zone's kind of limited that so far. I think they may have missed a walk call there.
And they had an errant pass.
As they say, ball don't lie, Aaron.
Yeah, our broadcast partner, Tyler Hodge, probably watching tonight. It's one of his famous quotes, ball doesn't lie. So Tornadoes get it back. Hodge, hope you're enjoying the game. Delaney. Blitchick. Gallagher on the move for Southern.
Calling a block on Chase Blitchick. It's his first foul of the night. Team's third.
And Gallagher's going to head to the line. Sinks it. Gallagher having a nice game tonight for Southern.
He only has one one basket tonight, but he has 7 from the free throw stripe, so.
Been all over the floor as well. Tried to increase the lead to 6 with this free throw, and it does drop. 33-27, Southern Columbia. Tornadoes inbound, a little bit of a long pause there to get that inbound in, but we're good. Delaney up over half court. Matt Blitchick, 3 ball doesn't go. Tigers grab it. Kriskavich has it. Delaney's guarding him.
Referee saying that ball was tipped there, which is why Jalen got the foul call on him then, and there wasn't a backcourt call. However, not sure if I agree with that one.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of animation and a lot of loud fans at the moment as we approach the end of the third quarter in this one. Malkoski for the Tigers. Shimko guarding him.
Southern here looking like they're content with holding for one shot. Gallagher for 3 off the mark.
Doesn't go, and Lozicki gets the board. Tornadoes work it up. Chase Blitchick has it. Takes the shot. About 2 seconds left. And the last end of quarter shot doesn't go for the Tigers. So we're at the end of 3. Southern Columbia up 33-27. And like we said earlier, the gym's pretty electric, Marlo. We have a 4th quarter coming up. And this game did not disappoint. Great ball game. And we talked earlier about the league playoffs. And districts, of course, will be after the leagues. But just to give you guys an update watching at home on the district playoff picture. In Quad A, Tornadoes are Quad A this year for basketball. Of course, for 2-year cycle, it'll be this year and next year. Shamokin is currently the 1 seed in the district. Mount Carmel is the 2 seed at 16-3. Danville, who we split with this year, is the 3 seed, 15-4. Central 4 seed at 14-6. Lewisburg 12-8, 5 seed, and Jersey Shore the 6 seed at 11-7. So a lot of basketball yet to be played. Of course, Tornadoes did beat top seed Shamokin earlier on this season. So leagues will come up first next week. PHAC's district playoffs will be right on the tail. And this will be our final regular season broadcast on WKMC. Hope to see you at some point in the playoffs to bring you some more basketball. And before we start the 4th quarter, just want to say once again, thank you to our game sponsors tonight, Saucer Monuments.
Sausage Monuments, the second longest family-owned business in Schuylkill County, started in 1847 and has been family-run ever since then. The co-owners, Jack and Dennis Marlowe now.
We're back in play. Garrett doesn't go. Lozicki gets it. Tornadoes have it. Delaney on the move to the hoop. And Jalen finishes for two. Cuts the lead to 4, 33-29.
Like
Big
seeing,
spark.
You like seeing young players like Jalen, you know, using the offhand like that. With the left hand with confidence, went up really smooth. And it was good defense there by Noah Shimko. Jude Lozicki outlet pass up to Chase Bolichik for two.
Cuts it to 2, 33-31. Tornadoes. Huge breaks to start the fourth quarter.
Quick timeout here. Full timeout for Southern Columbia. So
7:08 left. Tigers still up 2, but Tornadoes definitely have momentum on their side.
After 3 quarters here now, we got Jude Lozicki leading the way for the Red Tornadoes with 13 points. Matt Bolichik with 6. He has 2 3-pointers. And then for Southern Columbia, we have Nate Gallagher with 10 points. Will Swank with 7. And then Jace Malakowski also adding 6. That was Gallagher's biggest quarter by far. He had 6 points there. And he is 8 for 8 from the free throw stripe tonight. So if it comes into a situation where Mount Carmel area has to foul people, I don't think he's the guy that you want to foul.
Good advice. Let's see what happens. We have 7:08 left.
And also to follow along with that, Southern Columbia as a whole is 9 for 10 from the free throw stripe tonight. Mount Carmel area is 5 for 6. So both really good showing of how very valuable that free throw strike can be.
Gallagher up over half court. Gets to Grishkavich. Inside, Malakowski hits that basket. Tigers now back up 4, 35-31.
That was a nice set play there coming out of the timeout for Southern Columbia. It's not a flashy play. You know, you call that timeout to calm everyone down, and then you're going to play like that just to get the offense in rhythm.
Matt Bolichik cuts the lead back to 2.
Nice take by Matt Bolichik.
35-33. Swank. Tate Adams on him. He dishes to Garrett. Inside to Malakowski. To the hoop. 2 points for 33. 37-33 Tigers as we approach 6 minutes. Delaney.
Malakowski just able to pin high side, low side there, be able to get that easy bucket.
Delaney, 3 ball doesn't go. Tigers do get it back. Garrett, stolen. Delaney to Lozicki for 2. Cuts the lead to 2, 37-35.
Sophomore to sophomore connection there, really good job. Jalen Delaney with that lob pass. And then Jude Lozicki not worried about trying to do anything special.
We have a timeout taken by the Tigers.
It's a foul.
Oh.
Foul on number 2 there, Will Swank. Putting his elbow there into Tate Adams. Really good job by Tate Adams drawing that foul.
Yeah, coach was looking for it, and the foul was called. Bolichik, 3. Doesn't go. Officer Carnuccio grabs that loose ball. Tigers are going to have it.
Seen him play basketball here and there. Tell you what, he's got a really good low post game, Aaron.
Garrett for the Tigers. Up to Swank. Jalen Delaney with a huge steal. Up to Matt Bolichik to tie this. Doesn't go. Delaney with the putback. Doesn't go. Jace Malakowski gets the board.
Tell you what, that Jalen Delaney interception was very reminiscent of his interception he had against North Schuylkill this year as well.
Tigers have it. 3 shot by Gallagher. Doesn't go, and we have a whistle.
The one thing you love to see the hustle underneath the basket like that, but one thing you don't want to see is saving the ball under the basket unless you're going to launch it the other way to the end of the court. And they're going to call a double foul here. One on Tate Adams, one on Will Swank.
Belichick going to inbound for the Red Tornadoes.
So that is Tate Adams' third foul, and it's also going to be Swank's third foul as well. And I believe what happens there is it goes to a jump ball, which is why the Tornadoes have it now.
Working around, Tornadoes trail by 2. Lizicki with the 3. Rims out. Belichick with the board. Lizicki with the shot and does tie this ball game at 37. Huge basket for Jude Lizicki. And he's going to go to the stripe to try and give the Tornadoes the lead.
I really thought that 3 ball was going in there by Jude. Looked good, just a little long. But then I believe it was Chase Belichick crashing the board, giving it back to Jude as the trailer crashing through the lane. And then really good job controlling the body, finishing the shot, and hopefully get this old-fashioned three-point play here. So that foul was on Braden Grishkavich. It's only his second. It's the team's third here of the quarter.
Lizicki hits it. Tornadoes are up 1, 38-37.
Jude Lizicki with 18 points right now. Mount Carmel going to their own rendition here. It looks like a 1-3-1 zone.
Swank doesn't go. Delaney with the board. Kicks it up to Adams. Oh. Adams ain't going to be able to run it down. The ball goes out of bounds.
Jalen Delaney tried his best Patrick Mahomes impression there, trying to go a little bit left-handed, just a little bit off the rye.
Yeah, just a little bit too much energy on that one.
He's just trying to really show who he's rooting for the Super Bowl this weekend, and the Chiefs. Southern Columbia here going with the timeout. It's going to be the full, so they have 1 full timeout left and 1:30, and I believe Mount Carmel has their full allotment of timeouts here.
About halfway in the 4th, Tornadoes have a 1-point lead, 38-37. Coach is giving instructions, and you may be noticing on air, again, packed gymnasium, several media here tonight. What a place and an evening for this basketball game. Rivals at its best, Mount Carmel area, Southern Columbia. 1-point ball game with 4 minutes left.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our game sponsor here, Sausage Monuments, located in Ashland, Pennsylvania. Thank you to them and all of our game sponsors that have happened throughout this basketball season.
So just really quick, we're focused on this game, but for the Tornadoes, there's 1 regular season game left. On Saturday, they are at Athens. And of course, we talked about this earlier. Next week will be the PHACS League Championships, and then districts will follow after that. Phenomenal season for the Big Red under Coach Lizicki. Let's see if they can bring this one home, clinging to a 1-point lead. Lizicki with the steal.
It was a really good job there by Jude Lizicki.
Calling for
steal.
It and delivers on the basket.
I really like what Chase Belichick did there in recognizing he didn't have the best momentum with his body there. Decided to pull it out, swing it around, then Jude Lizicki with the quick layup.
Tigers trail by 3. Malakowski.
Good defense by Noah Shimko.
Big rejection by number 33. Tigers going to inbound from underneath. Trailing by 3.
It's a good job by Noah Shimko denying that pass.
Swank doesn't go. Lizicki with the board. Works it up the floor. And Tigers get it back. No whistle. Refs are letting them play. Swank. Into Gallagher. And now there's a whistle. Tornadoes are going to get it back. And Marlo, I'm sure you noticed this too, but in the last couple minutes, the gameplay of Jude Lizicki has been elevated to a level where now, of course, his team has the lead. Tornadoes up 40-37, but that really is the tale here as we head down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And I think one thing too that is lending itself to that is the pace of play has started transitioning to Mount Carmel's desired pace. You know, they like to get out and run, and I think Southern's game plan coming in here was really try and slow down, limit Mount Carmel's offense, and keep it a low-scoring, knockout kind of game like that. And now Mount Carmel's able to, you know, speed it up here a little bit, get to play to their strengths, just get what's given them their lead back. So we had a full timeout here by Coach Lizicki calling his first full. He still has 2 full and 2 30 seconds remaining. Southern Columbia with 1 full and 1 30-second remaining.
About 3 minutes remaining, 3:02 to be exact. And this one's definitely going to come down to the stretch. You can see teams getting instructions from both coaches. Right now, 1-possession game.
I think if you're Southern Columbia here, you're trying to get your guys to realize just slow down, play our brand of basketball, want to play slow, methodical, take good shots, and don't try to speed up too much. And then if you're at Mount Carmel, you're kind of trying to teeter that line here. 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go. You want to play your game, getting out fast in transition, but not forcing up tough shots.
Tornadoes have it. Delaney brings it up over half court with a 3-point lead.
So I think here you're going to see Mount Carmel, if Southern Columbia would have stayed in that zone there, Mount Carmel is just going to eat this clock out.
Try to go inside to Shimko. Shimko gets it back out. Blichik's working around, back to Delaney.
I think one thing Coach Lizicki may have just said in that timeout there, layups. So we're looking for right now, layups, easy shots.
It's unfortunate. Tigers are going to get it back just out of the reach of Blichik. He's a little off balance there. It was kind of a weird positioning, and Tigers get the possession back. Griskavich going to inbound. Still a 1-possession game.
At the end of the day, though, that was still 40-second possession there for Mount Carmel. Obviously, turnover is not what you want to see there, but at the end of the day, it kind of ends up being the same as a missed shot off that. Still eating up 40 seconds off the clock is nice.
Absolutely. As we approach 2 minutes, Malkowski. Tigers going to set up on offense. Again, they trail by 3.
Mount Carmel happy to let them eat clock. Mount Carmel just wants to play sound defensive basketball here.
Griskavich and another draw of the charge. Blichiks are on fire with that tonight, and it's paying dividends for the Red Tornadoes.
Tell you what, I don't know if I can recall seeing this many charges in a game. The Blichik brothers each with 2 apiece, and then Southern Columbia also forced 1 as well, so 5 charges in this game so far.
Lizicki doesn't go. Tigers get it back. We're about a minute and a half. Swank coasting, takes the shot, doesn't go. Delaney with the board, and we do have a whistle.
That's going to be on Ben Garrett, and that should be his 5th personal here, so he's done for the night. And also with that foul, that is now going to be putting Mount Carmel area into the bonus here. So Jalen Delaney will be getting 2 free throws. Coming into this game, Jalen is averaging 77% right now. He's 71 for 92 from the free throw strike for the year, leading Tornadoes in both attempts and makes.
Definitely a guy you want in the line.
Absolutely.
Delaney sinks it. Lead is now 41 to 37. He's going to get another. Sinks the second. Tornadoes now up 5, 42-37.
Mentioned it before, just a really good display of free throw shooting this game from both teams. And it was a really good job defensively there. Want to get the ball up the court, though.
Delaney up over half court, gets to Blichik.
Foul's going to be on Grishkevich, his third. But again, Mount Carmel will be going to the line. It's going to be Matt Belichick going this time, who is 14 for 27 from the free throw stripe this year.
First free throw doesn't go. Get a second. See if Matt can increase this lead to 6. 1:03 left. Tornadoes up 42-37. Drops it. Lead is now 6, 43-37 as we approach a minute. Coach Wojtowicz takes a timeout. 59.1 seconds left in this one.
That is their final full timeout. They still have 1 30-second timeout remaining, and then Mount Carmel with 2 full timeouts and 2 30-second. So you could expect Mount Carmel here to potentially use one. If they have any kind of struggle getting the ball inbounds, expect Coach Lizicki to be screaming for a timeout immediately. That's where they'll get used, and Southern Columbia will be looking to use their last one here to probably drop. They ideally want to get a score here and then use that last timeout to drop another potential score for them.
Tornadoes up 6.
And you mentioned it, Aaron, that Mount Carmel really ideally wants Jalen Delaney to get into the stripe there. Just a sophomore. Same thing with Drew Lizicki. 2 leading scorers on the team are both sophomores. So really bright future ahead for those two. Southern Columbia also coming in is a really young team with only 2 seniors on the entire roster.
Now Koski going to inbound. Gets into Gallagher. To Swank. Shimko rejects him. Tornadoes get it back. You have a whistle. 44 seconds left. Tornadoes up 6. With a chance to add.
That's going to be on Jake Garrett, his third. And Jalen Delaney going back to the stripe. Jalen misses the first one.
Second one doesn't go either. Tornadoes still up 6. Tiger's going to get it back off the loose ball. Doesn't go. Shimko underneath. Tornado's going to get it back. About a half minute left, 32.1 seconds. Tornadoes have the ball, up 6.
Here's a situation that you're going to expect Coach Lizicki to have a quick trigger here on any kind of stress revolving around getting the ball in.
Nice pass back by Delaney to Belichick. The Tigers get it back, though. Tornadoes are going to get back off of the loose ball. 25.7 seconds left.
I think Coach Lizicki here is getting a timeout call.
Tornadoes seemingly in control. 25 seconds left, up 6.
30-second timeout here for Coach Lizicki, just trying to draw an inbounds play, get the ball in. 6-point lead here. The last thing you want is just a quick turnover. You want to get the ball up the court, milk as much time off. You know Southern Columbia is going to have to foul you. So you just want to try to advance the ball up.
Grishkevich grabs that pass. It's loose. Belichick snakes it for the Tornadoes.
For Grishkevich there, though, that was like textbook on how he should defend that pass. That's something we try to teach to our corners there. Going with the offhand like that without fouling. That was a really good job by him. Just tried to throw the ball back in, and unfortunately generate an extra turnover there.
Chase to the line, try to increase the lead for the Red Tornadoes. Drops 44-37.
That was Swank's 4th foul as well. And he makes the second one.
Lead is up to 8, 45-37.
It's not a bad foul there by Chase Belichick. They still have 2 to give. Last thing that you want to do is foul while in the motion of shooting here. You do not want to give them even remotely a chance for a 4-point play here by making a 3-pointer and getting fouled on that. But a little cheap foul like that isn't bad.
Riskavich with the shot. Shimko's on him. We approach 10 seconds. Tornadoes up 8.
They still got to get it across half here. And now he just has to.
We have a whistle. 2.9 left.
That's going to be Swank's 5th foul there. He's gone from the game.
Tornadoes up 8. They pretty much are in control as we head down to the stretch. Lozicki's going to head to the foul line. Free throw doesn't go. Jude going to get another.
I don't know if it was the announcer jinx there, Aaron, but free throw shooting has gone a little bit cold there to end the game. But nonetheless,
yeah, we have a big dub for the Tornadoes. Final score here from Mount Carmel Area Gymnasium. Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes 45. Southern Columbia Tigers 37. Marlo, while you're getting your stats ready, just going to thank our crew for today on WKMC. And again, thanks again for tuning in. Student crew this evening. Photographs, Alyssa Tresker, Miley Butler, and Trenton Peters. On our cameras, Dexter Hine, Alex Tresker, and Cole Kranaski doing graphics. Brinley Ballier. Student director, Gavin Lebeski, under direction of Mr. Gary Tresker and Mr. Steve Sakaitis. Bringing you live action on WKMC all season long. Great job. Couldn't do it without you kids. Phenomenal work. Marlo, you ready for the stats?
Yeah, so we'll start with Southern here. 2 leading scorers were Jace Malakowski and Nate Gallagher, each with 10 apiece. Nate Gallagher doing all of his damage in the first 3 quarters there with, majority free throws. So Mount Carmel did a good job limiting one of the Tigers' top scorers there, only allowing him to get to the free throw stripe. And then for Mount Carmel, Jude Lozicki pacing the way with 20, averaging 21 coming into the game. So right at that mark there. And then Matt Belichick with 9 points, Chase with 6, Jalen Delaney with 6, and Noah Shimko with 4 for the Red Tornadoes. And then
so we do have a player of the game, a shared player of the game. A lot of great efforts by the Tornadoes tonight, but our co-players of the game, great job all around, but amazing on defense. The Belichick brothers, Matt and Chase, congrats. Co-players of the game, number 1 and 2. And Marlo, they were drawing them well tonight.
You know what, the stats that don't always show up are those charges and just how much energy they generate, the momentum that those kind of plays generate. Each of them with 2 apiece, so 4 charges on a night for the Belichicks. I mean, they just come in 2s. So it's great. It's great for the Belichicks there. A great week, obviously, with Chase committing to Lock Haven, and then Matt as well capping off here what's been a really good senior season, football field and as well as basketball. Still with 1 regular season game left for the Red Tornadoes at Athens on Saturday.
At Saturday, and what about Sunday? Who do you got for the Super Bowl?
Oh, it's Chiefs. Chiefs all the way. Chiefs Kingdom. Been a Chiefs fan since I'm 6 years old. So got to go with the Chiefs 34-30. Crybaby Sirianni coming back.
I'll also go for the Chiefs with the three-peat. And again, we talked about this earlier. We'll keep you posted on where we will be in the postseason. For Jordan Marlowe, I'm Aaron Demansky. Thanks again for joining on WKMC.